up guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl AJ and I'm back with another video today. As you can probably tell by the title, today I'm going to be talking about this new Netflix show. It's actually a Netflix original, of course, and it's called Ginny and Georgia. If you haven't watched Ginny and Georgia at all, or if you haven't finished Ginny and Georgia, I advise you just click off this video and come back whenever you finish. So without further ado, let's just hop into this video. So first I'm going to do like a little recap on what Ginny and Georgia is. So basically it's this young mom, I think she's like in her early 30s. Yeah, she's in her early 30s, and she had a child when she was 14. Her name is Virginia, but they call her Ginny. And just a little backstory on the mom. She met this dude in a bar. He was black. Keep in mind Georgia is Caucasian, and they had a child, and then they were mixed, and basically she was living her whole entire life on the run. She had multiple boyfriends, but only to provide for her daughter. Georgia loves her daughter. Georgia will literally do anything for her daughter. She made so many sacrifices for her daughter, and she has two children, and both of them have different dads. The oldest one is named Virginia. For like 7 of the episodes of the show she's 15, but for like the last 3 episodes I think she's 16, so she's a sophomore in high school. And then she has a little brother. He is 9 years old. He is in elementary school. His name is Austin. He has a different dad who is apparently in jail. We're gonna get into all that later. So I'm gonna first be telling y'all how I feel about all these characters. Okay, so this is how I feel about Ginny. This is Virginia, Georgia's daughter, the 15-year-old, 16-year-old. Ginny is so ungrateful and rude. Like, her mom literally sacrifices so much stuff for her, and she just does all this random, abnormal, weird stuff. Like, first of all, she calls her mother by her first name. And she just talks bad about her mother to everybody and just makes it seem like she's bad. But like, everybody looking inside from the outside thinks that Georgia is a great mom, which I think that she's a great mom too, because I watch the show, I see all of the point of views from everybody. So I know that Georgia is a great mom, but for some reason Ginny doesn't think that. Ginny says, oh yeah, my mom's a lawyer, my mom doesn't know anything, this, that, and the third, da, da, da. Your mother is trying to protect you. Your mother sacrificed so much stuff for you just for you to have a great life, and you just went and messed it up. There was nothing messing up your life at first. Your life was going perfect for like nearly a year, and you just had to mess it up. Now let's go on to Georgia. Georgia is a queen. Like, I'm gonna be honest, she's one of my favorite characters on this show for multiple reasons, but the thing is, she sacrificed so much stuff for her children, and they're just ungrateful. She had a child at 15. She still took care of it. She always found a way to provide for it. When she got her daughter taken away, she did everything in her power to get her child back, which she did. She protected her child from the world that was just cruel to her, and she didn't want it to be the same exact thing to Virginia, but Virginia thinks she knows everything. I don't know, this thing and third. Marcus deserves way better. Marcus and Ginny honestly need to be together for season 2. But the thing is, Ginny is just so mean and cruel to Marcus for no reason whatsoever. Like, she just, I don't like the fact like how she treats him and everything. People would say that Marcus is like toxic or whatever. No, he isn't. Marcus is literally probably the most misunderstood person in this whole entire show. Marcus and Ginny honestly need to be together in season 2 because they're way better than Ginny and Hunter. Hunter's just so trash. Let's talk about Max for a second. Maximilian. She gets on my last nerves. Like, I was scrolling through TikTok, and like Ginny and Georgia TikTok, it's all about Max. Like, oh yeah, Max is queen, Max is queen. No, she isn't. She genuinely gets on my nerves. She does too much. She had no right to get mad at Virginia and Marcus when she found out about their whole little entanglement. Because first of all, why are you mad? You keep, like, first of all, their whole entire friend group is fake. You don't have the right to be mad. I can't think of one valid reason on why Max had the right to be mad. Honestly, that's Abby's fault, because Abby was like, oh, don't tell her, oh, don't tell her. Like, she acts like her problems are so much bigger than everybody else's, like her girl problems. Like, she fell in love with like 2 different girls in 1 week. Like, I get you get to catch feelings fast, but a girl that you had a 1-minute conversation with, oh yeah, I think I like her, which turned out to actually be true. But if that's the case, I think this girl can literally catch feelings for a stuffed animal. Matter of fact, let's go on to Abby. Abby gets on my last freaking nerves. Let me tell you. This girl just genuinely does too much. Like, I guess she had her own problems at home, but she just so mean to everybody. Abby and Nora, they did Ginny so wrong when they were stealing from the store. Abby literally pressured her to steal from the store, and then they did nothing about it when she left. And then the thing is, I don't think the store clerks knew that Ginny was stealing from the store. I feel like they just stopped her because she was black. Yeah, it just turned out, it just happened to be true. So it could either be because she was black or because they actually caught her stealing. But Abby and Nora, they're so fake for that, like genuinely. And Abby, like, she literally told Virginia not to tell Max about her and Marcus's little entanglement. And then when Max found out, she was over there mad at Virginia, like Virginia was just the one who told her. Why is everybody so mad at Virginia and Marcus? I hated how Max literally takes away the spotlight from Marcus. Like, Marcus probably feels like the whole world hates him. And I would too if I was Marcus. His mom is mad at him for smoking weed. Max is mad at him for her and Virginia's little entanglement. Virginia's mad at her because Virginia's just a butthole and she just get on my nerves. She just get on my last nerve. I don't like Virginia. I feel like Abby, Nora, Virginia, and Max all together are such a terrible friend group. And Virginia, I forgot what their names were, but it was this group of black kids. You know, the black girl with like, you guys know what I'm talking about, the 7 black kids in this show. She should have hung out with them anyways, and not simply just because they're all black. No, because her friends were all problematic. Like, if they would have shined the spotlight on another friend group or whatever, I probably would have thought that Ginny should have hung with them too, because at this point, her and her friend group now, they're so trash and so toxic all together, and I hope they break up in season 2 because they honestly do not need to be together. Now let's talk about Joe. Joe, he deserves so much, and I hated how Joe is stupid. Like, it took him so long to comprehend that Georgia was the girl that he had saw on the field trip back then. Like, I get it was, what, 15 years ago? Yeah, 15 years ago, but come on now. I thought it would have been at least a little common sense. Milkshake, she was giving you hints like, oh yeah, I see you got your horses. It took the Ray-Bans. This show was just so upsetting in so many different ways, and it's crazy. Austin has some issues, like some serious issues. And I hated how at the end when him and Georgia had ran away, Austin wanted to go with her. Like, first of all, Virginia, why would you even offer to bring your 9-year-old brother with you? Like, that's just a more load to go with. Now let's switch on to this topic, just for a couple of seconds. Why did Virginia run away? Nobody knows. Because Virginia is stupid. Why would you take your 9-year-old with you? Like, that's just another weight on your shoulders that you can't afford. Like, first of all, you're 16 years old, going to Lord who knows where, on a freaking motorcycle, not even a car, just a motorcycle, and you have you have a bag packed, you have some money that you stole from your mother that your mother stole from Lord who knows where, a bunch of places actually, but she did it just to provide for her kids, okay? Just keep that part in mind. But back to Austin, he stabbed a kid. He's a little violent if you ask me. Now, Georgia was wrong for saying that he didn't need therapy, but at the same time, I can kind of get where she's coming from, because she's like, oh, I don't want people to know this, that, and third. And she just doesn't want to accept the fact that her son has issues, and I know it may be difficult for her. I'm always going to take some pity on Georgia, because Georgia deserves the world. I can feel my leg falling asleep. Let's talk about Paul Randolph, aka the mayor, aka Georgia's next baby daddy. He gives me pedophile vibes. I don't know why. Something about him that just screams pedophilia. Georgia doesn't need to be with him at all. Like, Georgia and Joe need to be together in season 2. In a way that you literally move to Massachusetts, which just happened to be where Joe was living, and you guys don't get together. Like, they need to get together for season 2. Like, it's meant to be. Next things next, let's talk about Zion. Zion is a really good dad in my opinion. I see nothing wrong with Zion. Zion is a perfect dad. Now let's talk about Hunter. Hunter needs to be canceled at this point. Like, Hunter has made me realize that Netflix has no idea how teenagers act. Virginia's standards are so low that Hunter was even an option. And I kind of feel like her and Hunter going out was kind of forced by Max a little bit, but we're just gonna get into that later. Let's talk about when Hunter wrote that song for Virginia. She was just over there like, he wrote a song for me.
Jenny Miller, this song's for you.
This is the most romantic thing that's ever.
I can barely breathe when you are near. And I'm really scared you're gonna disappear. I can't breathe when you are near.
He just makes me cringe, like, it's Friday, happy Friday, Jenny, welcome to Friday.
Friday, happy Friday, good morning Jenny, welcome to Friday.
The tap dance that he did in the hallway. Marcus is a whole mood because if I was there too, I would be stabbing my eyes out. Like, Hunter's a good guy, he has good grades, but Marcus isn't even bad, he's just misunderstood. That's the part that I don't like. Everybody perceives him as a bad guy, like, no. If I was Virginia, Hunter would have been blocked. Now let's talk about this group of black kids at this school. I really like the black girl. I forgot her name. I feel like she would have been such a great friend, but she went for Max. Max is so cringy to me. Like, like, her whole entire personality is just cringy. Like, honestly, if I was Virginia, I'd definitely hang out with her because, like, the way that she was just so polite when she came to the school, and Abby was just like, oh, I don't really want anybody else in our friend group, and Nora was kind of like in the middle, you know. But I feel like Virginia would just feel more welcomed with her. Like, when she sat at that table, I know she felt left out, but it's simply because her little group of friends is so problematic and drama-filled. Like, she wants to be in drama. So here are some of my critiques about this show. The way that they perceive Max and Hunter is just way too cringy for me. And Max and Hunter just shows that how out of touch Netflix is with their target audience. Nobody tap dances in the hallway. Nobody sends people Snapchats. Like, I promise you, if somebody sent me a video like how Hunter did, blocked immediately. Like, honestly, the way that they portray high schoolers is smokes, does drugs, drinks, yells at their parents, are stubborn. Okay, so remember how earlier I said something about Ginny and Hunter being together? Let's acknowledge the fact on how literally Ginny's first day there, Max was already trying to set those two up. Now, she had no option. Like, Max just wanted to force her. Like, she's kind of controlling. I don't like that. Because I know from the beginning, Ginny wanted to be with Marcus. And last things for my theories and predictions. Marcus and Ginny are going to be together in this next season. If they aren't, I'm canceling Netflix. We're going to cancel Netflix as a collective. We should have canceled Netflix when they had those little 10-year-olds in the camera shaking their butt for grown men. But if Marcus and Ginny aren't together this next season, I'm gonna be so upset. When Ginny said that she didn't love Marcus back, which she obviously did, she just treats Marcus like trash for no reason when Marcus treats her like the best thing in the world, but she's letting Padma convince her that Marcus is trash. Like, no, Marcus just doesn't like you. Marcus left you because he likes Ginny. That's why he treats you like trash. Next thing's next. You know how Ginny ran away in like the last couple of scenes of that? Ginny's going to find George's family. I have a gut feeling that she's going to find her family and find out like all the truth and like find her abusive stepdad. Is her stepdad dead? You know how people want to know stuff so bad and then when they find it out, like they're sitting over there heartbroken and stuff and like they can't sleep? That. Like when you look something up on the internet and then it traumatizes you. That's what's gonna happen to Ginny because she wants to know so much. Some stuff is just better off not knowing. Austin's dad isn't in jail. Gotta make sure the FBI don't try and sneak in and take me right quick. It was like, did you put the return to sender address on there? Why would you need to put the return to sender address on there? It was most likely a fake address. Think about it. No, maybe his dad doesn't like want anything to do with him or anything. So yeah. So today's video was very interesting. I'm planning on doing a On My Blog Season 4 predictions video. And of course the next month, I'm definitely going to do it before On My Blog comes out. But since they just started shooting it, it could be like a year until I post that video. Just know that video is going to come soon because I was thinking of it. So that's it in today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure that you smash the like button. Don't forget to comment down below what videos you guys would like to see next, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more content like this. I post every single Tuesday and Thursday from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern time, so make sure that you stay tuned for more videos that you might like from me. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Peace. Bye.